Hey everybody, welcome back to another great episode of Boat Show TV. Stu Jones here at the Emerald Coast Boat Show, the 2014 edition. The sun is out and it's warming up here, and that means it's time to get ready for the summer boating season here in the Florida Panhandle. We've got 4 of the area's top dealers representing over 30 manufacturers of the best boats: cruising, fishing, water sports. We can't waste any more time. We know you want to see all the new product. So let's get started. Boat Show TV in the Florida Panhandle. It's showtime.
Our first segment is brought to you by Sunrise Marine, located on Highway 98, just west of Fort Walton Beach. Sunrise Marine features leading brands, including Chaparral, Robalo, Seafox, and Bennington pontoon boats. This is the world's largest dealer for Cape Horn.
Kicking things off here at Sunrise Marine from Mary Esther, Florida. Captain David Barron with me here on this 31 Cape Horn. One of many boats that Sunrise Marine sells: Chaparral, Cape Horn, Bennington, Robalo, and Seafox. But you chose this 31 Cape Horn, obviously a boat that you like a lot. Tell us what's really cool about this boat.
The one thing that's the most important to me about Cape Horn is the ride, period. These boats are dry. And when you get in rough weather and you have to come in a hurry to make the way in, this is the boat that you can do it in. You can do it comfortably. Cape Horn's built right down the road from where we're at in Milton, Florida. This boat's got a lot of features and benefits to it. One of them is the 700-quart fish box. It's big enough that you can put a lot of tunas in there, wahoos, dolphins, or whatever. It also keeps a lot of ice for a long time. The T-top is also designed aerodynamically, so it keeps the boat down on the waves so you don't slam as much whenever you're going wave to wave. The main thing to me when I'm tournament fishing is how good is the ride and how dry is the ride. And there's nothing that rides like a Cape Horn. Some of the competition, Yellowfin, Regulator, Contender, you're going to pay a lot more money for those boats, but you're not going to get a better ride than Cape Horn.
You told me earlier, David, that the construction of the boat is that it's foam filled. Now that must have some bearing on how it rides as well, right?
It does. The whole boat's foam filled and it's unsinkable. When you have a foam filled boat, it deadens the blow when you go from wave to wave.
One other thing I noticed, Yamaha Power Twin 300 Yamaha is obviously the way to push this boat, right?
Yes, sir. 60 miles an hour is the top end, and it'll cruise 30 miles an hour. You get 2.3 miles to the gallon, which is the most fuel efficient hull design that there is.
Continuing our coverage of Sunrise Boating, we talked to Jason Howard about why Robalo is one of his favorite brands.
Jason Howard is a 14-year veteran with Sunrise Marine and Mary Esther. Jason, you must be the guy that we come to see when we need to buy a fishing boat. And I understand that this Robalo is a boat that's very close to your heart. You love the brand. Tell us about this cool Robalo 226.
It's a brand new boat out for Robalo this year. It falls underneath the no haggle, no hassle pricing, their real deal setup.
Sure.
And it's something that comes boat, motor, trailer, the entire package that starts off at $36,999, which is an amazing price for what you get. And then you just upgrade it to where the things that you want to fit your needs better from there.
Not a big fisherman, but sell me the boat. I want to get my family into fishing. I love coming to the Emerald Coast. What is it about this boat that makes this the right boat for us to buy? What are some of the features?
Well, I think you said it first, family fishing,
Yes.
and that's kind of what this boat does. If you want to get out there and be a hardcore fisherman, it does have the things you need for that. 3 30-gallon live wells.
Yep.
It's got the seating in it for the family. It's got a nice big wide deck, lots of room to fish on top of it.
Yep.
And what they did when they designed this boat was they came out with a new Hydrolift variable dead rise hull,
Okay.
which gives us a lot of stability, but also gives us the ability to go across the bay when it gets choppy.
A good layout though, a lot of creature comforts. I like the compartments on the boat. There's a lot of them and they're easy access.
There are. This is kind of unique in a 22-foot bay boat. We have a very large head compartment built into this, so you can have a porta potty, you can use it for storage. It also lends a lot of access to get to the backside for electronics installation.
To see the full line of new and used boats at Sunrise Marine, visit DestinSunriseMarine.com or call them at 850-243-0414. Up next on Boat Show TV, we've got the latest fishing, cruising, and pontoon boats as we continue our coverage of the Emerald Coast Boat Show. We'll be right back.
Boat Looking for an amazing fish boat? It's time to experience Blackwater. They run 70 miles per hour, getting you to the fish faster. Check out our latest creation, the brand new 36 Sport model with full wraparound forward and rear seating, and live wells too. Brand new and in stock starting at just $229.9. Get pre-approved now at boatsdirectusa.com to schedule a sea trial. Call now, toll free, 866-377-5403, mile marker 98, Key Largo.
We may not all be in the same boat, but out on the water, we're all on the same wavelength. In the Florida Keys and Key West.
In the world of racing, there's only one thing that matters: results. The pros are taking notice of the latest in fuel technology, BOOSTane. BOOSTane is an engineered octane concentrate that delivers on its promises. Promises that are documented by independent testing facilities. Safe to use in any internal combustion engine, BOOSTane can achieve octane levels previously unattainable in the fuel additive market. Want race fuel at a fraction of the cost? Simply follow the quick ratio chart to achieve your desired octane level with BOOSTane.
Welcome back to Boat Show TV. This segment is presented by Gulf Coast Boating Centers. Let's catch up with our host, Stu Jones, as he finds out more about two premier fishing brands and some great boat show pricing. Be sure to check out their entire inventory at their Fort Walton Beach and Foley, Alabama stores by visiting GulfCoastBoatingCenters.net.
Gulf Coast Boating Center is one of the biggest dealers represented here at the Emerald Coast Boat Show. Why are they the biggest? Because they have Sylvan pontoons, Stingray runabouts, Starcraft deck boats, Nautic Star boats, Ranger boats, World Cat, Carolina Cat, Sportsman. They've got it all. And Doug, man, you must have a busy show plan to be selling all those boats.
We do, Stu. Like you said, we've got a good array of boats, something from everybody here.
And also, you got a new store back at in Fort Walton Beach.
Yes, to accommodate all these brands, we've got a full service center. We just built a brand new service center that's huge, so we can take care of everybody's needs.
Up next, we find out more about a newcomer to the center console and bay boat market, Sportsman Boats.
We caught up with the factory guy from Sportsman. Lee Taylor's here all the way from Summerville, South Carolina, representing this fairly new brand, 2.5-year-old company here with Gulf Coast Boating Center. Now, you told me you got 6 boats here altogether, 20 to 25 feet, but this 251 is kind of like the new prize gem in the fleet, is it?
That's correct. This is our flagship model. It's our 251 Heritage. And the big selling feature on this boat is it comes with a side door standard equipment. The benefits of that would be when you finally catch that 350-pound marlin, Stu, you're just going to swim him right onto the boat.
That's it.
But the other times when you don't have that fish on there and you got your kids out swimming, it's a great place for them to enjoy the water without being behind the propellers.
Yep.
And as we're all getting older, it's much easier to get onto the boat from the dock versus climbing over the transom. So
Yeah, I was thinking about that 240-pound dad, easier to get into the boat. You said something that was kind of cool, that it's hard-loaded as a standard feature. Hard-loaded, tell me exactly what that means.
Well, hard-loaded means that it has everything on there, Stu, that the customer pretty much is going to want to have when they put the boat in the water. For example, on this boat, you've got all your cushions, you've got your hard top, even including freshwater misters, side door, as we spoke about, full bathroom facilities, and not to mention a Lumar Pro 700 windlass with 300 foot of road and 50 foot of chain standard equipment.
Yeah, good stuff. Also, twin 150 horsepower Yamahas, I guess, is your standard power option for this boat. Probably you told me about a 50 mile an hour boat at that?
Yes, sir, 50 miles an hour. This boat is incredibly efficient. At running at 26 miles an hour, it gets right at 2.64 miles to the gallon. And with a 150-gallon tank, you got almost 400 miles of range. So you got a good little Bahama boat here.
Coming up next, we find out what the buzz at Ranger Boats is all about as we highlight the new aluminum RT 188.
One of the popular boat lines carried by Gulf Coast Boating Center is Ranger Boats, and we've got the man himself here today, Phil Shope, who's been with the company a long time. Phil, 20 years, and you're on the senior pro staff, so you are the man. You are the fishing machine. Tell us all about these two Rangers that are at the show.
Well, today we're featuring two of our most popular lines. We have the 2310, which is our day boat,
Sure.
and we have the new RT188, which is the newest of Ranger's family, and it's an aluminum boat.
Right.
And the aluminum boat right now, Stu, is the hottest boat on planet Earth.
And it's obviously hot for a reason. See a lot of features on the boat. What I like about it, fully equipped for this price, $22,469. What does fully equipped mean?
Well, fully equipped means, Stu, is you can take this boat to the lake. It's ready to go to the lake. The fishermen don't have to negotiate a depth finder, a trolling motor, a trailer, or whatever. It's rigged and ready to go. And at this show price, it's just unheard of.
One thing I also noticed is a really strong warranty program. Tell me that if somebody actually buys this boat, an owner that owns this boat, for the life of the boat, it's under full warranty. That's amazing.
If you are the original owner of this boat, we'll warranty the hull of this boat as long as you live.
That's amazing.
What Ranger has done, Stu, is they've taken the best features and benefits of every good aluminum boat on the market and incorporated it into one boat and made it better. The fit and finish on this boat is second to nobody's. The hull is, the bottom half of the hull is foam filled, which means you can cut the boat in half and drive it back to the launch ramp.
You said all aluminum and metal, obviously, not a bit of wood in the boat.
Absolutely no wood whatsoever. None of the lids, none of the seating, no wood in this boat whatsoever.
So, I know, and before we close off, obviously this is your new model and it's very popular, but I got to say, that one over there I really like, but yeah, the new guy always gets all the attention, right?
That's right. It's this was the hottest thing at the Miami Boat Show this year.
And you've already sold a few of them, I bet.
It takes 12 weeks to get one now if a dealer doesn't have one in stock.
Up next on Boat Show TV, we catch up with one of the top boat dealers in the country, Legendary Marine.
Hey boaters, if you enjoy performance boating and fun in the sun, Florida Powerboat Club has everything you need. We plan the best events and get you there safely to the hottest boating destinations in Florida. But you don't have to own a boat to enjoy the lifestyle. Social membership starts at just $69 and includes the Powerboating in Paradise magazine, FPCT, exciting DVDs, and our great parties. Call our Pompano Beach headquarters, like us on Facebook, or visit flpowerboat.com. It's time to get in on the fun.
What's the attraction at Tilted Kilt Pub and Eatery? It's more than our 30 draft and bottled beers or our mouth-watering menu. It's the best-looking sports pub you've ever seen. Tilted Kilt Pub and Eatery. A cold beer never looked so good.
Hey, wait a minute. I know that face. It's not your everyday face, but I know it. It's a face of joy, of calm, a face of exhilaration, even surprise. Oh, I know where I've seen that face. Welcome to the water. Step into boating with our free DVD at discoverboating.com.
Welcome back to Boat Show TV as we continue our coverage of the Emerald Coast Boat Show from the landmark Emerald Coast Convention Center in Fort Walton Beach.
Now visiting Legendary Marine at the Emerald Coast Boat Show, the #1 ranked boat dealer in North America 2 years in a row by Boating Industry magazine. And this is the Super Bowl, absolutely. If you're a dealer in North America, Boating Industry Magazine ranks you number 1. That is the Super Bowl. That is the Holy Grail. Best in Emerald Coast for sales and service consistently. And in more recent years, Legendary's become a bit of a powerhouse in the Panhandle in the fishing world. And I'd like to introduce one of the key guys at Legendary, who's Todd Royal, is the 2013 Salesperson of the Year for the Destin location. And he's also a member of the Skeeter Pro Team. Todd, you got it all going on.
Yeah, we're very fortunate. We represent all the best manufacturers, and they're all power matched by Yamaha. So, and it's like the number 1 destination in the state of Florida. I can't think of any other place I'd rather fish than Destin, Florida.
And also in 2014, Todd, you've partnered with the Half Hitch Tackle Group for this monthly seminar series. Pretty cool program. Tell me about that.
We've been in business for 12 years and somehow did not decide to do this earlier. Half Hitch Tackle is the leading tackle shop in the Panhandle of Florida, and they're local guys that really know what they're doing. And so what we're doing is we're offering a free seminar series out of the Destin location, out of our large showroom there. Yep. And we have guest professional speakers that are from our area that target these species. Mm-hmm. And every month those species change. So it's all seasonal. So a month before cobia season, we'll do a cobia seminar. A month before king season, kingfish, trout, redfish, so on and so on. And the turnout has been phenomenal. And the great thing about all of it is for the novice guy, you're going to pick something up, you're going to pick a lot up. And for the experienced guy that's fished this market for 30 years, he's going to pick something up, and it's free.
It can all be found at legendarymarine.com on the website. Also, for the past 2 years, you've been the #1 dealer for Everglades and Sea Hunt. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, the Sea Hunt Game Fish Series and Everglades boats. So lucky to have both brands. 2 completely different looking boats in the water. One's got a large Carolina flare, but when you want the premium and an offshore fish boat, you'll go to either of those 2 boats.
I also noticed that you've got Scout and Skeeter brands here. Tell us about these 2.
The Scout, if you're running up and down Collins Avenue and you see a Bentley, the guy's probably fishing out of a Scout. And, if you want to fish on the most stable, well-built bay boat on the market, bar none, you're going to be in a Skeeter. You and I and 2 others could walk around the boat and it would never move.
We thought we'd wander around the Legendary booth, and we ended up on this brand new Scout 350 LXF. Todd, what a beautiful boat. Tell us what's new about this Scout model.
Isn't it remarkable? I mean, can you not see a change in this boat? And imagine looking at the center console 5 years ago.
Yes.
Look at the coffin box / sun pad.
Yes.
Which underneath this is a cabin that will rival any cruiser on the market in a 35-foot fish boat. It's got a side utility door. It's got touchscreen electronics. It's got an electric sliding table in the bow. Okay. So you can fish till 11 and entertain from 11 till dark. It's the perfect crossover boat.
You said something about coming out of the Miami Boat Show this year that was profound. Tell us about that.
It just really hit me when I left Miami a couple months ago. I feel that there's been more change in our industry in the last 24 months than there has been in the last 24 years. If you are not innovative and you're not making changes, you're out. This is a family first, fish second boat. You can do everything that you want to do when you're fishing hardcore, but you can also have all the ladies and all the kids, the grandparents, the grandchildren. Everybody can fit on this boat, and if you need to go downstairs and crash, you have air conditioning to do it.
Up next, the Boat Show TV crew get an in-depth look at Legendary Marine's award-winning brands, service, and community education.
Shawn Talpey is General Sales Manager at Legendary Marine. Shawn, we spent a bunch of time with Todd, and he really gave us a good rundown on all the fishing brands. But, Legendary is a big dealership, and Boat Show TV is still concerned about cruising and water sports, and you seem to have that covered off with these other brands. Tell us what other boats are at the show here.
We sure do. We offer sport boats from Cobalt and Chris Craft. We also have Hurricane, which have deck boats, and boats really for any lifestyle. In addition to that, we have sweetwater pontoons, which have been a segment of the market that has been been growing very rapidly over here the last couple of years. Sure. In addition to that, we have Rinker sport boats, great for water skiing and any type of water sports. Yep. And then we have the all-new quad ski, which is an unbelievable attraction here at the show. We've had tremendous response.
I love the quad ski. I was up at a poker run in Michigan, and a guy had one at the boat ramp, and he demoed it all day long, in and out, in and out. And Todd tells me that they've got a demo that's got about 7,000 hours on it.
Unbelievable, yeah. If you want to be the talk of the town and essentially show off to your neighbors, the quad ski is definitely the way to do it.
Legendary Marine really putting on a good show here at the Emerald Coast Boat Show.
Don't go away. Boat Show TV will be right back. Up next, we'll check out Captain's Choice Boats.
BoatsDirectUSA.com is your Florida Keys connection for the best prices on beautiful new boats, used boats, and quality service for your existing boat. You will save thousands on new boat brands like Contender, Blackwater, Deep Impact, Statement, and Ocean Hawk, as we are the exclusive dealer. At BoatsDirectUSA.com, you will choose from the largest and nicest selection of quality pre-owned boats too. Over 70 boats in stock. Financing is available. Just log on to BoatsDirectUSA.com now to get pre-approved. Trade-ins are welcome, so trade up into your dream boat at BoatsDirectUSA.com. Mile marker 98 in the middle, Key Largo. Need service on your existing boat? We have full-time certified Yamaha, Mercury, and Mercury Verado technicians on site, and we are your authorized parts dealer. Call today to learn more about our 100-hour services and general repair work at BoatsDirectUSA.com.
Welcome back to Boat Show TV, featuring coverage of all the leading boat shows around Florida and the nation's top recreational boating brands.
Well, we made our way inside the convention center, and I caught up with my good boating buddy here, Gary Laughlin from Captain's Choice Boats. Gary, we've known each other for over a decade, and you guys have been a real big force here in the Florida Panhandle, selling performance boats, cruisers, fishing boats, you name it. And you got 11 beautiful boats here at the show. Tell us what we've got.
Well, we have a variety of Sunsations, from the 28 mid-cabin, 28 closed bow, 36 with the new 565s, almost 100-mile-an-hour boat. We've got the CCX 34, just a fantastic boat. Sunsation, of course, has just come out with the new 29 in this version, which is going to be a great boat. The Regals are a runabout. One thing about them is it's the only runabout that uses a stepped hull, which gives them 30% better fuel economy and about 22% better speed. The Edgewaters are another great brand. This boat is an unsinkable boat, a truly unsinkable boat that will not sink to deck level. So all the brands that we carry are very high-end, but priced right so people can afford them.
You know, Gary, not only are you one of the owners of Captain's Choice, but you're also a real service-conscious guy. Customers are looking for that, aren't they?
Yeah, we're small enough to where we can give the service to people and not make you wait 6 weeks after you buy your boat and to get it fixed. We try to get you in and out quickly. We try to take care of you. If you have problems, you have me as a contact. So we go that extra mile. We try to do business the old way.
We complete our coverage of the Emerald Coast Boat Show with this final segment presented by Captain's Choice Boats from Fort Walton Beach. We spoke with Sunsation Powerboats co-owner Joe Schaldenbrand.
You know, the guys at Captain's Choice were pretty smart. They actually got one of the owners of Sunsation Powerboats, Joe Schaldenbrand, to come down here and represent the brand. And Joe, you did it in style. You've got a little bit of everything here. The 34 CCX, that's really been a big hit with everybody. But you brought the sport boats back. I love it.
Yeah, we're doing well with the sport boat. We don't want to just build center consoles. We want to also be prominent. As the sport boat market comes back, we want to be one of the top manufacturers that are out there of choice. We build a 36, we build the 43, we build a 32 and 28, all in sport boat.
Well, what's cool about it, though, is that you build a sport boat with a lot of performance, but you also have some cool creature comforts like the open bows. You know, it gives the owner more opportunity to bring more friends and really enjoy the outdoors when they're out boating.
Yeah, the mid-cabins is very popular for us. The demographic's a little bit different. Usually that's husband and wife have children or something like that. Sure. He wants a sport boat. She wants a little bit of room to move around, and the kids like the front, being open like that. It works real well. Captain's Choice has done an incredible job with Sunsation. We have a lot of owners down here, and it's nice to come down and see the camaraderie. And the boats that have been down here close to 10 years, Mitch has been selling boats, so we got a lot in this market.
Up next, we check in with Kevin Mahoney, who is the Edgewater Boats factory representative.
Captain's Choice fishing boat line is Edgewater Powerboats, and to speak about the brand is Kevin Mahoney. Kevin, some cool boats here. Tell us what we've got.
Hi, Stu. Thanks. Edgewater is a manufacturer built in Edgewater, Florida, just south of Daytona Beach. We're celebrating our 21st anniversary. We build from 15 to 38 feet. and we are considered one of the more premier manufacturers in the industry. One of the things we do incredibly well, 22 and above, we have a very unique construction process called single piece infusion. It's a vacuum bag boat. We do it a little bit differently and add one more thing to the infusion process. We actually infuse the stringers into the bottom of the boat in the infusion process, making it one of the strongest boats in the industry. In addition, everything we build from 18 to 38 feet is totally unsinkable. So that's a key point for safety and comfort for the family. Give both a family and a serious fisherman just an incredibly good offering in the Edgewater fish boat line.
Thanks for watching Boat Show TV's coverage of the Emerald Coast Boat Show from the Emerald Coast Convention Center. In our next episode, we return to Miami for a full show featuring the Miami Yacht and Brokerage Show. Get ready for the big time as we check out the finest yachts money can buy. Bye for now.